It's 6:41 this morning. It's that time of year where you're reaching for the tissues. Maybe you're rubbing your eyes. You got some headaches. Your throat hurts. We are talking the start of spring and the start of allergy season, which never ends for me.
And it never starts for me. I'm very lucky.
Yes, you are.
But out of the 100 largest cities in the United States, Columbus ranks 35th for the worst spring allergies. So I know there are many allergy sufferers out there that are wondering, oh, what do we do? Dr. Andrew Dang from Premier Allergy and Asthma here with us this morning. All right, let's start off just how this time of year, why is it so bad for those with allergies, Doc?
Yeah, thanks for having me. So springtime is known for tree pollen in particular. So March, April, May is the tree pollen season, and Ohio is just positioned perfectly for pollen because wind typically blows west to east over the U.S. carrying pollen with it. Pollen is a very light, small molecule that floats through the air. And there's mountain ranges to our east. Air hits the mountain ranges, catches there, deposits all the pollen all over our flat Ohio terrain.
All right, so Dr. Dang, I know from my personal experience that over-the-counter medications can help with allergies. Is it important that you start taking this medication before you're showing symptoms? Should you take it all year? What's the best way to get relief?
Yeah, so symptoms of allergies can include itchy, watery eyes, runny nose, sneezing. There can be mucus dripping down the back of the throat. We call that postnasal drainage, and that can cause sore throats. And most people will try antihistamines, typically non-drowsy ones, 24-hour non-drowsy ones, like Zyrtec, Claritin, Allegra. There's generic versions of these as well. They're over the counter. And there's also nasal sprays that you can use as well, allergy nasal sprays, which some brands include Flonase, Nasacort, Rhinocort. There's generic versions of these that you can also find over the counter. You can use both in combination to treat allergy symptoms. And if that is not enough, then there's something called allergen immunotherapy, also known as allergy shots, that we as allergists and we at Premier Allergy and Asthma specialize in.
Yeah, you know, I'm knocking on your door. I'm doubling up on the sprays. You know, it's a problem for me. I do have one random question. I hear this every year. I see the little stands on the side of the road. Buy the local honey, and the local honey will help you with your allergies. Is there any truth to that?
Yeah, so that's a common myth that taking local honey will help with your allergies. However, the interesting thing about that is that honey is collected from flowers, which have heavy pollen. So flowers, they pollinate by using the bees and the butterflies landing on the flowers, and then the bees and the butterflies transfer the pollen to other flowers. However, the pollens that cause allergies don't rely on the bees and the butterflies. They actually rely on the wind itself. So you're thinking trees, grasses, and weeds. These plants don't really have colorful flowers that attract bees and butterflies because they don't need them. They basically have very light pollen. The wind picks the pollen up into the air, blows the pollen for miles, and it gets into our eyes and our noses and causes the allergy symptoms.
There you go.
So actually, the pollen from the flowers is what the bees use to make the honey. So unfortunately, eating honey, though it won't hurt you, it won't help against the tree, grass, and weed pollens.
All right, we finally got a definitive answer. Dr. Dang, thank you so much for being with us this morning. Still buy local, but it's probably not going to help your allergies.
Yeah, appreciate it. I know it's going to be your busy season very soon there, Premier Allergy. Thank you very much.